Welcome back to the NSP podcast. I'm your host, Mackolous, and I got D, Shay Monya, Trelly, and Zoe with me in the building. We are the NSP podcast. And today's topic of discussion today, very controversial. Beta versus alpha male and female.
Hey, who the real beta?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about definitions first. You got beta. Come on, let's go. Beta male. The definition.
I think you said it last episode.
Yeah. A beta man. Beta male.
Pussy ass nigga, baby.
Yes, baby, no baby ass nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
So what a woman would call a simp.
Yes.
That's a beta.
Like under your skin, you can't move unless you move. Like ain't making no movement unless you make a movement. Gotta get permission.
Just like that.
Gotta be certain shit done that you want done that he may not agree. You know what I'm saying? Like put your foot down. What do you mean?
Let me look at it on this perspective. It don't always have to be it don't always have to be with a female. It can be you with your niggas too. It can be like somebody in your friend group that's more of a beta male and somebody's more of
always
alpha.
gotta go get the backwoods.
Use a beta.
male.
You the nigga that niggas is beating up more majority of the time. Use a beta at that point. So I don't know.
You need to bring your bitch around because you know.
So what's the definition of an alpha male? Nick. That's your question, Nick.
The alpha male, he's usually the head of the household. Mm-hmm. Usually his say is the final say.
Indeed.
Usually he just is always running stuff in his relationship, and he got his good head on his shoulder. He got his finances in order. Everything is pretty much good about this man.
Okay.
He can talk his stuff and know how to back it up.
Pluto Hendricks.
Okay. I like that energy. Anybody else got anything?
Trady.
What's the alpha male versus a beta male?
I really don't know.
Ooh.
You know what I'm
That's very controversial.
Based on Nick's definition, right? An alpha male sounds like there's nothing wrong with him. But what would be the downside, or what could be seen as the negative?
He's
narcissistic,
controlling,
manipulative.
Yeah.
Cause I'm about to say,
beta male just look at it as a bitch.
It can't always just be sweet.
A beta male just looked at as a bitch. Let me just say it one time. Say it. A bitch.
Some women want that though.
Why? So you could be
they can be narcissistic, controlling, manipulative.
The alpha female.
Exactly.
Right?
I mean, but like, okay, no, let me tell you what just came to my mind.
Am I right?
Like because it could be said that it might be a little difficult for two alphas to be together. So I could see an alpha female,
but it can be great
wanting
too.
a beta male.
Yeah. It could be great too.
It could be.
It's just y'all gonna bump heads, but that's what's gonna make y'all strong.
Yeah, because y'all both got two strong.
Yeah,
like
that's gonna make and if it's meant to be, I feel that's what's gonna make y'all stronger. But you should also know when to shut up.
For sure.
You know when not to shut up. That don't make you a beta. But sometimes some fights ain't your fight.
Sometimes you just gotta pick and choose.
Yeah, some fights ain't your fight. So don't get that fucked up. I'm not saying go out here and start arguments every 20 seconds because you the alpha male. No. You still gotta know when to shut up. And, you know what I'm saying? But some shit, you gotta stand on it. Like, well, no, it ain't gonna go down like that. Mm-hmm. You feel me? It's respect. There's always a respect.
I know my brain is running with a couple of questions. I'm sorry. No, I ain't got nothing to ask right now. I'm just thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Like a mad scientist.
I do?
The way you was just smiling like that.
Put Dexter, Nick. Just put Dexter.
You gotta have respect.
But
just make sure you always have respect for your partner, whether you are beta or alpha, women or.
So do you think we don't respect beta males?
Yes, you just called him a bitch
I'm
like
about
3
to say.
times.
No, I'm saying
alpha and you coming up.
I'm saying, do they deserve respect? Do they deserve respect?
I think we don't respect. I think we don't respect
more
beta
respect.
males,
That's
how
what
they
I'm
handle
asking.
their
I asked
relationship.
the right thing.
I think how they handle their relationship. We still respect them as a man or as a human.
You can't.
But-
You just called him a bitch.
No, you're a bitch. If your woman can go over you like that, then
If you can-
yeah.
if you
but
can
I still
contemplate-
respect you.
We
as a
gotta
man,
give
'cause I come with
examples,
love
though.
and
So you can respectfully call somebody a bitch,
Right.
And respect.
I'm respectfully calling you a bitch
I'm
because it's
respecting-
towards a
That's
woman.
con-
Now, if you a bitch in my
respectfully
friend group,
disrespecting the
then
shit
you
out of
just a
somebody.
bitch. You feel me?
So where is the level of respect
That's
if
what I'm
I'm
saying.
looking you in your face and calling you a bitch?
And I'm
You
telling you
respect-
that so you get your shit together.
Yes,
I ain't
stop
say nothing. I didn't
bitching. You's a
care.
bitch right now. You
Yeah.
acting. This is bitch ass
Yes.
behavior.
Yeah,
Get your shit
This is
together.
the care.
You
If I didn't say
respectfully
nothing,
disrespectful and so.
I'm respectfully disrespecting.
But you would disrespectfully take if a beta called you a bitch.
I'm gonna smack the shit out. I'm like, ain't no motherfucking hater. You talking about you gonna call you no bitch?
Where's the result? How?
Difference. I forgot to show you.
Disrespect.
Look, but the reason I took it as disrespect is because at the end of the day, you ain't gonna do shit about
Yeah.
it. That's what makes you a bitch.
Bitch ass nigga.
Get your shit together, bitch.
Get it the fuck together.
What you talking about?
Don't talk about my shit.
Cause I'm not the
owner.
owner. I'm not the alpha male that's gonna bully you. I'm the alpha male that's trying to get you on your shit.
Yeah.
To become an alpha.
Don't be naive to this shit.
But
Don't
when
get
he
taken
become an
advantage of.
alpha finally and he call you a bitch,
Then we go. Then
gonna
that's like the master.
Start with
That
the
you
big
you
dogs. You will start with the big
right.
dogs.
That's
I'll
all it
show
is.
you who
You
the-
clashing and then you get together. Now I know that you're a real alpha male. That's how. That's how niggas do in a jungle.
I'm gonna use an example. I'm gonna use a real good example of a beta male, right?
Take your time, Trey.
I swear I was thinking
Tread
that
lightly.
I ain't try.
But do you want to think about your words before you say it?
It's a yeah.
That's
Show
how
me
you
to
build
get
respect. I'm sorry. I'm like,
Show me the food.
that's how you build respect. Alphas and alphas gotta go head to head to see who really an alpha.
Yeah.
That's how
I ain't
you
gonna lie,
build
that's how
respect.
some people get respect for you.
Yeah,
Like, you
my
gotta
nigga,
show me you ain't a bitch to prove to me that you
We
worthy.
just watched boxing yesterday. Majority of them is alpha
Hometown
niggas.
hero.
Yeah, shout out to Tank, man. Congratulations on your W, my dog.
sure.
But majority of them is alpha females. That's two lions going against each other. But at the end of the fight, what they do? Dap each other up, give each other love, embrace.
You
Because
respect.
I respect you for
respect.
going hard with me.
Prior to this fight, I really thought you pussy. You really can't fuck with me. We got in the ring. We do that. Oh, you're really good. You got respect.
I won, but I
Yeah.
respect you
Yeah,
now.
you ain't pussy as I thought. Whereas though prior to the fight, I really thought she was a pussy. So I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna fuck you.
Showed up.
But she showed me different. Now it's a respect level. Like, okay.
Yeah, I just think
I
it's.
think you respect that last nigga he fought, but okay.
Definitely not.
Oh, Rolly?
I think he earned the right to
No.
respect that nigga.
Rolly just had to get shut up.
Yeah, I whipped
Rolly
his
just
ass
needs his
too.
whooped.
I think he's a beta because he was showing beta behavior, running his fucking
Running his
traps.
mouth, yeah.
He just trying to get a check for that money off his words, not how he really
He
fight.
said, I think he a dumbass fighter.
Yeah, like
Damn.
he's a fucking
I got
beta.
no respect for that.
That's pussy ass. I mean, that's bitch ass behavior. That's to me right there. That's a good one.
But like,
You want to
And
give
I-
the example?
I'm gonna come back to the example because I'm still trying to find the words even
Okay.
respectfully. But like, I wanna say like how we was brought up type in the household we was brought up as mother and father. You know what I'm saying? Kind of seen some beta behavior from pops. Then you kind of seen some alpha behavior from pops. I kind of learned how to balance each of them both. And that's where you got the respect part.
So basically, you saying you could respect a alpha who got a little bit of beta in him.
Yeah,
Can you respect a beta who got a little bit of alpha in him?
depends. It
Can you?
depends.
Can you
It
have a little bit of
depends.
alpha in you if you're beta? If you're beta first, alpha second, that's impossible.
That's
Say
a
that again.
fact.
You
Because it's
can't be a
technically
beta
only one
first and then
alpha.
the
at a
alpha.
time.
Yeah, you can't be beta then alpha.
But you can be alpha then beta.
No, you can be alpha and have beta some
You had
little
beta
beta
symptoms,
ways.
yeah.
Beta symptoms.
Little
Like,
beta.
Little beta tendencies.
Yeah, little beta
little beta
tendency.
tendencies.
Now let's bring it to the women.
Okay.
All right, now Dada, you've said previously that you feel like you're alpha woman, right? Do you feel like you have beta tendencies?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
I
baby, no baby.
think that there are times, like, because we always say everything is circumstantial. There are times where, like, I can, like, relinquish feeling the need to, like, kind of be in control of some shit, and I could just chill. I could go, like, follow a lead. So, yeah. But I don't think that takes from the fact that at heart, like, I'm an alpha. You ain't gonna tell
So
me
what
otherwise.
do you feel make you an alpha in your relationship?
What do you feel
or
like
your
makes you an alpha?
Strong. You are
What do you think
strong
makes you
headed.
one?
Me?
Damn, you see, alpha.
You know what makes me alpha?
Go ahead, tell me.
I stand 10 toes on everything the fuck I say.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a number one that makes you an alpha to me is just being 100% on whatever you say. And if it's wrong, it's wrong. But you saying it and you standing 10 toes on that shit.
No, for sure.
And the nigga go,
I'm gonna tell you something.
Mommy and Scarface.
About-
I tell the truth. You know when I lie. That's the most alpha shit I ever
don't
heard.
shoot the real shit.
For real.
Go ahead, yo.
I ain't going for none of that weak ass soft shit that you think gonna slide past or whatever case may be. That's what make me an alpha.
See, I think I
Respectfully.
would. One of the things that I would say I feel like makes me feel like I'm an alpha is I'm not very easily about to kind of just.
Oh, baby, come here.
Falling.
I'm
yeah.
not ready to fold just
Exactly.
because you a man.
Yeah.
Like I don't care.
For
Like
sure.
I feel like what I'm saying is right, and I'm standing on something too. So it's like. Most of the time, my like stance with things is like, if you tell me I'm wrong, you gotta prove that you're right. I'm not just gonna believe your shit because you talking or because you a man.
Define a beta woman.
A beta woman is probably what y'all would call a pick me. So it's like,
Pick me.
yeah. So it's like, oh my
Kiss his
god,
feet type shit?
You feel me?
Keep
Yeah.
rubbing feet.
Like I just
So,
wanna
would that be
like.
submissive for females?
But see, okay,
Levels.
now let me say this, cause I don't think now. Okay, let's say for example, if I was single, right? I'm not gonna submit to every man that I meet
hell
off
no.
the strength of you being a man.
no, hell no.
I'm
I
not just
slap
gonna
your ass.
assume
Backwards.
that you feel me. Like I need to see what you have that would allow me to feel safe
Yes.
to submit to you.
Yes.
What leader qualities do you have to make me
Keyword.
feel like
Say that again.
leader?
Say that one more time.
Leader.
Alphas. You hear that? One more time.
Leader.
There we go. That's what,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What do you have in you that can make me feel like it's okay if I don't lead? I could trust you to take the lead. Because if I don't feel like you can, ain't too much we
What's
got
the word
to
you
talk
just said
about.
again? Trust.
Trust.
Say it again. Leader and trust. Go ahead. Alphas, we getting somewhere today with this shit. We're giving y'all the blueprint. Trust. Leadership. We gonna keep going.
Yeah, because you can't foul behind somebody
That's
if you
a
don't
fact.
trust them.
No cap, bro.
Philosophy in this bitch. I like it.
Trust and
Yeah.
leadership, bro.
And you know what's a weird thing that I've observed from women is that I feel like most alpha women, and you can combat me if you want to. Most
Okay.
alpha women are daddy's girls.
Really? It's funny because
I feel opposite.
I don't know if
I feel
understand the
opposite about
connection.
that.
You feel like they mama's girls?
I feel
Hold on, wait. Before you combat them, Nick, make the argument. Like, I don't understand.
So-
Make your point.
I see that you get so much energy and you mimic a lot of what your father is giving you, which makes you more of an alpha. Like it's the same instance.
'Cause
We
you- 'cause
talked
you know
about
what
it.
you want.
Yeah, we talked about in other episodes. Like if you had a lot of brothers, you would be more tough. You more
Yeah.
rough. That's the environment that you bring up. So it's like
Okay.
with you being a daddy's girl, it's like you emulate a lot of those things that you see from
see,
him rather
yeah.
than what you see from your mother. Because I feel like if you are one or the other, you're taking a lot of attributes from that person.
Okay.
More so than the other parent.
Now, T, make your argument for why you disagree. Because I never made that
why
connection at all.
I think daddy's girls are more like
Pick me's.
I wouldn't use the word
Nah, I
pick me,
feel
but
they
like
more
Betas?
they
submissive.
They more submissive because they
Cause they spoiled.
yes yes.
Yeah, I
That
know you
was
talking about.
spoiled,
They
but
want.
It depends
they
on what
want-
type of daddy's girls they are.
But yeah, you're right. Cause I feel like what he's saying is they want somebody to be their dad at the end of the day. So that makes them more submissive. You feel me?
I do understand what you're saying.
So it could go each way.
I might say yeah. It depends on the relationship
Because they're really just looking for another daddy.
Yeah, that's
if
it.
you do want it, that
or
traditional
traits
lifestyle.
So-
that their father might
Or
y'all
have
traits,
find a
yeah,
man.
because it's like,
What do you
yeah.
believe you are? Alpha male or beta male? I think us three have our answers. I ain't here with you.
Yeah,
when you
Mac.
said-
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you?
I was
I
a
was.
beta turned to alpha.
Okay, now how did that happen? How
That
was that
nigga
process?
Enlighten yourself, young
How was
brother.
that process?
How's it
Give-
feel to
give the
step
game.
over here on
Give
these
the
sides?
free
This
It
side of the
feels
lane.
Welcome to the
great.
wild side.
It feels amazing.
Okay.
I would say,
Welcome to the jungle. That man,
Welcome to Death
in the
Row.
jungle, man.
I say the thing that happened was learning through the manipulation of another person.
Other alphas, other minute. Yes,
I
that's
felt
some
that.
shit.
So
Man
it's
got
like
saved,
You
man.
learn.
So it's like
Fuck that.
for both a man and a woman, I believe you can be submissive in certain ways, right?
Yeah.
Indeed.
So it's like, as a man, we could be submissive, but to the point where it's like if you're getting manipulated, taken advantage of,
can I
that's
speak on
what
that?
then makes
Then
you
it's
a
giving
beta
you beta.
beta.
Indeed.
Go ahead.
And you keep it.
That's what I was gonna speak on.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know some people that was taken advantage of.
Their manhood was stripping, man.
Very and
Real bad.
taken advantage of badly, and that's what made them a beta. Cause it's like the moment you try to tell them, it's like, yo, please, like, and then they finally see it.
You might have been
They
a beta
doing better
coming
now.
into the
They doing way better.
No,
now.
I would think they was a beta, but with a woman, you get
Yeah.
to see it exposed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like just
Like, I
coming
don't-
coming
Can't
to
keep
coming
it
to
so much
events,
of a
just
secret.
not representing you. Like it's just you could tell who was really.
But what
leading
I'm
the
saying
wolf pack,
is,
you feel me?
in the
For sure.
situations that I'm thinking about, as a person, I'm not a bully, so I'm not gonna try to expose your beta ways.
For sure.
That woman was the bully
Yeah.
that exposed your beta ways to us.
Exactly.
So it's like now I see
Multiple
that
times.
you ain't really. You
And
now
you
it's
ain't
worse
even
than what I
ready to check
thought.
her.
Right,
Yeah.
Like it's like you not ready to say nothing. You ain't ready to do this. You ain't
You
do
just
that.
ready to take that shit?
Like you,
just
it's
like-
worse than what I thought.
That's what we talking about.
Because I know
you
me.
gonna call me a bitch. You gonna take this shit. Yo,
Right, and we geek around. We call each other bitches all the time. But your female calling you a bitch, fuck you. You gonna take that?
You just gonna show it to the kitchen?
You gonna walk in there and you gonna tell her?
You just go ahead.
You gonna sit here and just let her say that to you?
Alright, she
You
was
gonna sweep the
talking to
floor?
you.
She was talking to me.
You gonna tell that? Like who the fuck is she talking to?
Yeah, so like
That'll make me question who the fuck she talking to. Like you,
the audacity.
Like,
I pay bills. So you gonna call me a bitch? I pay bills and this. Yeah, so it's like little shit like that. I feel like if you pay bills, you take care of what you gotta take care of, and you still get disrespected, and you take that, that's beta behavior.
I feel you.
That's beta behavior. Cause
That's
it's like,
very much.
what the hell? What you
Hell
still
yeah,
here for?
the type of woman I am, I'ma look at you as like a little less than a
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Now,
like,
taking it.
now you feel like you can do whatever the fuck you want to me and nothing.
And
will
I'm
happen.
still gonna do what I gotta do around here. You got me fucked up. You gonna be homeless. Talking about me.
That's real shit.
Homeless.
And I don't
You
even
gonna
think,
talk to me
but hold up, I don't even think you just gotta be an alpha male to just not take no bullshit. You can be a neutral person. I guess you can be in the middle. You don't really got
you know,
have
as long as
one
you know
each.
your person. You
It's
can be
more
on
than
and
just
off.
alpha and beta. I don't know all the like detailed
Yeah, I don't know the
descriptions,
middle
but there's
shits.
like alpha, there's beta, and then there's also like a sigma and a gamma. I would like have to come back to y'all.
Oh, yeah, we gotta do some research on the Sigma Gamma.
But there are like it's more than just alpha and beta.
Whatever one in the middle. Whatever one got a mixture of both. You can
I know
be
how to
that.
turn it on, turn it off. That's it.
D, let me
I was
ask.
gonna say,
D,
D,
let me
that's-
ask you this,
You
right?
didn't put the hood on and shit.
Do you feel like
You
which
like you
one is
mad.
worse, a beta male or alpha woman?
A beta
A
male,
beta
or
male
alpha.
or alpha woman? Which one is worse?
Beta male.
Beta.
I know you was talking to D, but I think the answer is beta male.
Probably beta male.
Beta male.
Probably.
What's your take on it?
Which one are you, D?
Beta, alpha.
I don't like that shit.
You don't like
You
it.
don't
All right,
like-
see,
you don't
he in
like
a
the
different.
term?
He in a whole different space. He's in a whole different
Yo,
element.
You don't like the
You don't like
term,
beta versus
or you
alpha?
don't like the beta alpha debate.
I don't like none of that shit.
All right, what don't you like about it? I want to hear this.
Why does it bother you?
What
He's different, so I want to hear.
No, it's a different
I mean,
perspective.
like-
So are you saying you wouldn't classify yourself as one or the other?
Not necessarily, but if I had to, I would probably say. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I would probably say like a clean split, but either that or maybe like 60-40, maybe like, but
Of what?
40 which way?
so of course alpha, but like
Okay.
because I mean just me. But I mean, it just depends. And the reason why I say 40% is because I went through a lot of shit where I was.
A beta?
Yeah.
So you feel
So
like,
you
but do
wasn't-
you feel like one is better than the other?
No, but I feel like I don't feel like one is better than the other, but I feel like the way people look at it is like one gets more respect. And I feel like that's why
I
it's
do
so-
agree about that.
Exactly. And I feel like that's why it's such a big conversation.
So
Because it's like a Russell Wilson can be looked at as beta.
Right.
For
Which
whatever
shit was
reason.
the alpha?
No,
You're right.
no. Russell.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna.
he look at it as a square.
Yes, Russell is
not a
not a
beta.
beta because he loves his wife and family.
Exactly.
Like I want that don't make him a beta.
No, he looked at like a square.
They look at him like a square
He's
because
soft.
because he's soft and love.
Yeah, and he trying to go.
Yeah.
He's not a. He's not a rough around the edges type person. He's just a square.
Don't even know him. They just going off the image that's on social media. Like, you don't know Russell personally to know if he's an alpha or beta.
Especially if you gonna put him up against her other baby fathers. Like, you can't deny the fact that these are two entirely different personalities.
two different.
But he's see, that's what I'm saying. It might be a different spectrum. You gotta look at it a little deeper. He's like a
Wait, you talking about Russell?
Future. I'm going to Future. Future's like he's an alpha male, but he's not a
Future like
great
a cute. Russell like a
example
Kappa. Like, this
of
man
an alpha male. He's the
wrong side of alpha.
He's the wrong. Yeah, he the dark side of being an alpha male.
Pluto,
it's like a dark
Pluto side. It's like
he on the dark side.
I'm gonna.
He like Darth Vader.
I'm gonna give you everything you want.
He like Darth Vader. We like. I would say like a Luke. You know what I mean? Like we like it's a dark and white side to it. You feel me? I think being an alpha male, you can have some motherfucking manipulating, narcissistic, and real aggressive ways. Yes, you can. But you gotta learn how to balance it, and that's how I think
exactly.
That's what jumps to the dark and
when they think it's cute, like they give a motherfucker a headache. You feel what I'm saying? Like when it's cute to stress somebody up, that's not cute. That's not.
Or just being toxic. That's the word I was gonna use.
Yes, that's not.
You can be a very toxic alpha male.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
And that was my
that's toxic masculinity.
When I asked, like, because y'all was, I think Nick was defining alpha, and he made it kind of all just sound so great. It's like, well, no, there can be some downfalls in the alpha. Like, there are things that can be seen as negative.
And I feel like that's the thing about betas too. What scared me is because sometimes betas be have alpha ways, and
I'm afraid to use them sometimes.
And no, when they do use them, they overuse them too quick. Like. Cause they boiling point.
Like you go too far left.
Yeah, if somebody is calling them a bitch, that shit gonna keep building up until they ready to fucking zap and do something crazy. And now it ain't saying it's alpha ways, but it's just like now it's like that becomes like a sticky topic because you could have been did this on a smaller level than to go all the way to 100 and go crazy and do something crazy like that. Instead of just letting the nigga know how to play with you right then and there. You waited till
you hold it in.
Yeah, you held
and
it in.
That's where the disrespect comes in. They tell you snap, and when you snap, you look at the crazy motherfucker. Real shit. I've seen it.
That's why you tell niggas not to fucking play with you now, because like once you keep playing with me, you gonna see what's gonna happen. I warned you 17 times.
I'm only gonna say it one time. You only gotta say it once. I'm true alpha only gonna speak once, and then once it's time to show them, you show them.
Facts.
Remember I told you last week.
And I ain't even gonna beat your ass like I want to beat your ass because I feel like I don't want to hurt you too much. But I want you to get a glimpse of what the fuck you gonna keep doing.
I feel like D gonna give you everything he got.
And that's what's that's
why kill a nigga. D gonna be
that's why I
catching charges.
said like, that's why I said I am where I am because I went through.
Like,
we know another episode. No, not even relationship.
Okay.
But I'm
over there. You talking about when we was younger.
It's like but like it was so much shit going on, but. I feel like that's why I am now the way I am now, and this is a whole nother episode where I hold a lot of grudges. And that's why.
Yes, the fuck he did.
Man, nigga from 13 years ago. Damn.
And, but
that's the thing though, like I fought them fights at a young age so I could build that respect. You feel what I'm saying? I was that type, like I get my ass whipped, but I'm gonna fight that shit, and you niggas gonna know that I still can throw these motherfuckers' hands.
Look at it like the next time we go, niggas on.
Like
me the first
you look,
I ain't know.
You was 16 years old. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fight you. I'm just gonna get my ass whipped, but I'm gonna fight you.
I mean, we gonna do what we got.
I ain't running. I ain't doing none of that shit. We gonna duke that shit out, and then I got my ass whipped, but I still fought you. And I got my lick, bitch. You don't want to get hit again. Simple.
So let me ask you this. Do you guys think your stance of whether you're alpha or beta or mix comes from upbringing or comes from more so experience?
Upbringing. Experience. I mean, that kind of go hand in hand. You mean upbringing? Oh, you mean
like upbringing,
like a nature versus
your
thing.
parents or whoever raised you.
Raised me specifically?
Or versus like your experience.
Yes, definitely both.
Both.
Cause definitely.
I'ma say, cause I've been around some real OGs, like
shit, my grandmother.
who handle. Like
I have all alphas surrounding me. That's why.
Exactly. Like I'm the type. I like to watch. Like, I don't really say much. I like to study and watch. Cause sometimes I can't put in the words of what I like or how I like it, but I can really just show you. You know what I'm saying? So I would take to pick up little shit of what I like from my OGs that were alpha, and then a couple beta tendencies. But
let me put this in a perspective. Growing up as a young man. No, real shit.
You sounded wise
I'm ready
right now.
to tell a story out this motherfucker. Think about growing up in the wild in a pack, the weakest link. You know what I mean? You didn't want to be the weakest link. You didn't want to be that person that all these alpha males or all these motherfuckers that want to be alphas. you never want to be the weakest link.
Right.
So it's looked at like you gonna have a target on your back because niggas gonna understand that you ain't really like that. Like, so that's kind of where you just don't want to be that guy as a young boy, as a young male. So it's like you got to prove yourself in some way, somehow. You know what I mean? And that's where I think the beta male versus alpha male thing comes. I really think it's like a wolf pack. Like you really gotta show yourself. You gotta prove yourself.
Only the strongest
some way,
survive.
somehow. Oh yeah, only the strongest survive in some way.
They
So
throw you in a ring.
yeah.
Handle
it out.
yours. And
Yeah.
that's what the respect.
And that's how I
if
think
you can handle yours.
But that's what creates toxic masculinity, though. That's why it's so like it can be a pros and cons.
You
to
think
this
it could be
definitely
taught
can
for
be.
so long that it could turn to negative?
yeah,
Like,
that's
it's an overload.
that's
When
where
a
the
nigga feel like he
narcissism
got-
shit come
Right,
involved.
I think this is where you become a balanced
Taking
alpha.
advantage of
when
them.
you notice that you don't gotta prove yourself to no fucking body.
Exactly.
You can understand that I'm gonna stand 10 toes. Whatever I say, I ain't nothing to prove over here though.
Right.
If you test me, I'm gonna give you one chance. I'm gonna fuck you up. But I ain't gotta prove it to you on the first time, or just because you said some crazy shit.
Right.
I ain't gotta just no.
Right.
So that's why I think that's the balance between this.
Day, what you think? As far as like your upbringing versus your experiences, does that make you the woman that you are today, considering yourself alpha versus beta?
Yeah, I think it definitely has to do both. But so one thing I was thinking before you asked me the question, when you said the thing about toxic masculinity, I think, and I feel like we spoke on this on a different episode before, but like I would say toxic masculinity is when you kind of teach a man like the wrong thing in the name of him being an alpha. So like for example, like how men are kind of taught like you can't cry, you can't express your feelings, shit like that. Like that's toxic because I don't think it makes you a bitch or a beta or none of that shit. If you just
Expressing
you feel me, you expressing yourself, you want to take a minute, you want to pause, you kind of just need to gather yourself or whatever it may be. Like you don't always gotta be ready to like right, fuck this nigga up every 2 seconds. Like that does not necessarily make you an alpha. And cause to be honest, your ass could be stunting. So it's like
That's
that
what I'm about to say too.
yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah, niggas want
That's
flex.
a great fucking point. You just made.
Yeah.
Great.
Sometimes just because you being aggressive don't make you a good leader or a good person to
Or mean you're an
take
alpha.
lead.
Yeah,
Just because you
means
don't
you got
mean
anger
you're
problems.
It fixed.
alpha. That's some real shit.
Means you got anger problems.
Because even like take
I
for
think
this
that's
this
what
group
makes you
for
an alpha,
example, if
though.
we was all alpha, it probably all
wouldn't work.
toxic, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, it would work. If niggas didn't know how to give and receive, it
Facts.
wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So that's how I think what makes you a good alpha. You know when that's a good
You
one.
know when to.
You know when to receive and know when to give. And
See, they
we breaking this shit down. I feel like a philosophy class in this bitch. That's exactly what I think that makes you a great alpha male and woman.
yeah, that's true.
Because I would want my. That's how I think. That when you say we butt heads at 1st, that's how I think relationships work. Like I don't know who y'all would classify in your relationship as an alpha or male or a beta male, but I think mine, we're both alphas. She know when to take, but she takes majority of the time, but she also know when to jump into leadership if she has to, because some shit she's more skilled than I am, and
Right.
I gotta understand that about her.
Play to your strengths.
Exactly.
I feel you.
And it's also more so like where you can fit into those spots, like where they can pick up, where
Indeed.
you would want them to pick up, because you could be alpha but not want to lead all the damn time.
No, that's a fucking fact.
Or lead on certain things.
Shit,
You know what I
sometimes
mean?
I want to kick
So
back.
if I don't want to, can you do it for
Right,
me?
exactly.
Yeah. Can I
Yeah.
chill and trust you to do your thing?
Sure enough.
Cool.
Sure fucking enough. Any
Do
more?
you think more so upbringing or experience makes you the man you are today?
Both. Definitely both. Because like they said, I was raised around a bunch of people. Shit, I was raised around all alphas. I mean, everybody that was around me pretty much had to get it for themselves as far as like anything.
Respect.
Yeah, anything. So I was raised around all alphas, but I know when to take that step back. And because I was raised around all alphas, but I was also raised around a lot of females too. So I do know when to take that step back. Because like you said, I don't know everything. Some people know more than I do, so I do know when to give and receive. But I feel like damn, I forgot what I was ready to say. But
Well, I was gonna ask y'all a question.
T, did you ever remember your example?
That's what I'm about to ask.
No. Okay.
Other
Funny.
than, don't put names out there, but like, what's a specific time that you like? Oh yeah, this nigga's a beta, or this woman's a beta. Like
when we were just talking about this shit earlier before we got on camera, but when it's a situation where once you get into a relationship or a friendship or whatever they call it, a relationship, you just pretty much cut off the world around you.
Let me ask you a question. So does a nigga living off his woman make him a beta? Automatically?
Yes.
They make
I
you.
want to hear you make an argument for a nigga being an alpha doing that shit. Like, what else would
what
you
I'm
be?
saying is,
Beta. I wouldn't even call him a beta.
What else would you be?
I'm saying you could be living off of your woman.
Man, is he living off his woman by choice?
No, that's the only result right now. That's the only way he can.
But then that's.
I mean, was she ready to
that's
force
also,
you to do
that's
it?
also to say, not saying I don't disagree with you, that money is the thing that makes you an alpha.
Money
Is it?
Money is.
Is it?
I don't think so.
Everything.
Like,
I mean, I can
because
understand.
if it ain't money, it's just your
Some
talk.
niggas definitely can throw their money around and make themselves feel like they alpha energy, but at the end of the day, you could be a beta billionaire. Like, I don't think that
I agree
necessarily
with that
makes or
too.
breaks.
I guarantee there's
Yeah.
probably some beta billionaires out there.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Right.
like you ain't got just because you got money don't mean anything, and just because
I mean,
you broke
shit.
don't mean you in an alpha.
Right.
See, that's
So
why I'm
about
saying.
your
So in your
mindset.
instance, what makes him a beta? Well, what makes him not alpha is because he's not paying the bills.
No, I didn't say that. I'm asking y'all.
I think it's his mindset.
I think it's your mindset.
Yeah.
I don't think it's about specifically what you do and what you don't have physically. You know what I mean, or financially. I think it's more so if you living off your lady, is it just oh yeah, you got a set plan with how you gonna get the fuck out of this situation already? Just because this is your last resort, don't mean it's your last option.
That's the thing. That I wouldn't consider that living off of your lady. I would consider that you just.
I mean, technically it is.
I mean, you right. Yeah, wait.
Technically.
Yeah, when you say living off your lady, I'm thinking, okay, this
She
nigga
paying the bills,
She like
he
this
sitting
nigga's
around
literally
playing the game.
exactly sitting
See,
in the house
that's-
playing 2K all
that's
the
a
fucking day
bum.
while
But
she
just- but
outside,
just 'cause-
That's a
busting her
bum.
ass going to work.
I
No,
mean, but
but it could be a
technically-
nigga who's literally who his only option was to stay with his girl
still
right now.
living off his
But
lady.
he got that's not him. Like she's not footing the bill for everything he do. He's kicking out some money for the bills. He got his own job. He's
See,
working
you know,
towards
you
his
change the
some more
scenario.
shit. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. It depends on what you're talking about when you say.
When
living
I
off
was
his lady.
you living in her shit that she own, that she pays the rent and all that shit, that just still you living off your lady.
Fuck it, you right.
Like
So
you
what
could be
if-
living off your lady and working and grinding, or you be living off your lady doing being a bummy ass nigga.
But I think
It's more shunned upon if you're a bummy ass nigga, of course, but you still doing the act, even though you still getting your shit together. It's still like you at the base, you still living off your lady at the end of the day. I'm not saying she's splurging you and shit.
Oh, it's your girl too.
Right. You feel me?
So did we talk about beta and alpha in relations to a relationship?
I feel like that's kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
I'm saying in a sense.
Because
I haven't been.
Because I think about like how you gave that example. If he's living off his lady,
Yeah.
If he is in the other sense living off his parents or something, or grandmother, aunt, whatever the case, could he be considered beta or alpha
Yeah,
in the
it
same
depends on-
in the same respect?
Yeah.
I think it's all just depending on his mindset, and his actions too. Like if he just at the house and ain't doing shit.
If you sitting there and ain't doing shit, yeah, you a beta. As opposed to, I guess, if you could tell yourself, well, I'm staying here for the time being because I'm working on something and I'm putting my money away, and at the end of this year, my goal is to do whatever. That's different. You want to come up, you grinding, so you just sitting in this position you in right now, and you can still have an alpha mindset while you down there doing it. Now, again, as opposed to the nigga who sitting in the house all day playing 2K, bitch, what are you doing with your life? Like, why are you just so comfortable in this position that you don't want to do anything?
So let's talk about that. Why is it more acceptable
Shit.
for a woman than a man
What?
Why is what more acceptable?
to be similar like that,
To be taken-
like a beta?
Cause that's crazy.
I don't think
women. Yeah, that's definitely what
Like
I was
if a woman, let's say, give the example,
Women
a
wouldn't
woman
do it
is
like
home,
that.
she not doing nothing, she just doing makeup, hair, or whatever on the side, whatever the case. Why would she be looked at more acceptable than a man just doing his hustle on the side and he looking like bum?
Again, it's about what you doing with this time. So if you know that you in grandma's basement, but you doing whatever it is you doing to make money,
In them 24
because
hours.
you have another goal that you trying to work towards. Like you down right now, but you know that your plan is to come up on the other side for however you make it happen for yourself. That's different.
Okay.
I ain't calling you a beta just because of the circumstances you in right now. If you know you working towards something, but if you just sitting in the house scrolling on Instagram all day, like doing nothing, and you just fine letting grandma pay all the bills, and you just living in grandma's basement, then yeah, like You a beta bitch. Like, it don't matter because you a woman.
Beta.
Yeah.
Beta bitch. That's hard.
Beta bitch.
So why do y'all think
Double B.
the society can accept an alpha male but not an alpha woman?
Traditional, man.
I think that might.
I think, man, that's
probably
where the
what
toxic
they will-
masculinity come in, though.
That should be traditional.
Cause
Let me ask you this: Could you
Yeah,
handle
because
could you handle an alpha
male
woman?
ain't gonna be bothered by an alpha woman.
huh?
A
think you're
secure
an alpha
alpha
male.
male
That's why I
will not
said.
be
That's why I
bothered
think
by an alpha
insecurities
woman.
come into play. Cause
It only can be one alpha.
Some men don't understand.
But
that.
he's saying they can only be one alpha.
They really can't.
Oh no! I don't
What, in a
agree with that.
relationship?
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
First,
Oh,
this
we-
nigga just said he think him and his girl were alpha. So in your relationship,
that's how
team, which
you
one of
think.
y'all is the beta?
I don't think neither one of us is.
So then, doesn't it mean both of y'all must be the alpha?
No.
He said they both may be neutral.
Wait.
I feel like
So
he
you
and mine is
neutral or
alpha.
you an alpha, T?
No, I'm an alpha.
his relationship,
In my
he might
relationship,
be neutral.
I'm neutral, yeah.
Oh, you neutral in your relationship. Interesting.
Oh, so depending on the relationship is when you code switch.
That's him. I'm,
He like that.
That ain't my testimony, dog.
that ain't my testimony. I've been an alpha. I'm gonna be an alpha. That's just how I'm gonna be, and she know that, and that's why she love me. Fuck. I mean, that's simple. I ain't say it like that.
That nigga said, that's him.
That's on gang.
But that's what I'm saying. She is a woman that is able. She wants to be led at the end of the day, but she also wants me to respect her on that level.
Right.
To just understand that she's gonna be
That's
an
what
alpha
make it
regardless.
neutral. Yeah, it's like she know who Big Papa is for sure. For sure. She know, but like I don't come off like as that. Like you know what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why it's neutral. But if when it's time to get alpha, it only could be one. So it's gonna be me. That's what it
He's
is.
saying when it's time to fight for that position, he ain't backing down. That's what it sounds like he's saying.
Exactly. Exactly. But we be chilling though. We be chilling. Me and the queen don't bump here like
That's
that.
interesting.
As long as time to
I
eat,
just never
she gonna
had
some
the
bullshit.
mindset that
No.
it can only be one, because it seems like if
Yeah,
the
I
argument
think-
that
I
we
think
made.
It only can be
This
one.
is why I don't think there necessarily
Because
only
a team-
has to be one. When the episode began, we were saying that you could be an alpha, but you still know, sometimes when to back down, when to like,
Correct.
yeah, that don't make you
But-
not an alpha just because sometimes, I'm gonna submit, sometimes I'm gonna let her have it, sometimes I'm gonna just, choose to play the back. That don't make you
Hold
a
on.
beta.
Let me take it back
or
to the
not an
wild.
alpha
Let me
or
take it back
whatever.
to the wild because I'm giving wild, analogies today.
Back to the wildlife.
It might be
An alpha.
strong motherfuckers in your pack,
Mm-hmm.
but it's only gonna be one nigga that's standing on that top of that motherfucking, looking over the fucking cliff and shit. It's only gonna be that one alpha. You get what I'm saying? It's only be one nigga standing on top of the cliff, Slim.
Only
That's
one
why I'm
person
saying,
standing.
like, so I think that's where he's coming from. Like, he feel like in his relationship, that battle, he's gonna be the one standing up on the podium. Now, it's gonna be a good fight in mine.
Cause I'm chilling.
Cause I ain't going out without a fight. That's all I'm saying. I ain't going out. I ain't going out. I'm going like 50 Cent. He's gonna be going out with 9 shots. I'm going out. I ain't going
chilling
out.
though. So
That's very true. Y'all shits is definitely like yin and yang. Y'all is gonna duke it out.
Yes, Lord.
I could see kind of just being like, all right, babe.
We gonna do this shit out. And yeah,
Good
that's crazy too.
Also though, I do think also that can y'all believe in like love languages?
Yeah.
Love, I do think like
He going back to this shit.
I do.
That's well, thank you. All right, go ahead, see, make the argument.
No, I'm just saying. I feel like that also can play a role in your relationship as well, regarding alpha or beta, is because of your love language.
How?
Prime example, right? This is probably the only time I probably get. I want to say,
Vulnerable.
yeah, like, cause my love language is physical. So,
Real quick, let me tell you what the 5 love languages are, just so everybody's aware. Teaching moment. The love languages, first of all, are the ways that you show love and the way that you want love to be reciprocated to you. I love how he doing the visuals of what I'm saying. Okay, so the love languages are receiving gifts, quality time, words of affirmation, physical touch, and acts of service. Go ahead, T. Continue.
So, like my love language, guys. I'm a
Your
physical.
main one.
My main one, number one. I'm a physical. I'm a teddy bear.
Yeah.
He want to
So
be touched.
when the queen, I like to be held, rub my head and rub the belly, especially after a good meal. That's me. So I feel like that'd be my beta moment because it's like We just
I don't think it's a beta moment, yo. You're vulnerable.
Okay, we're gonna use
You're being vulnerable, my nigga. Use a different word.
We're gonna use vulnerable.
Cause I like being fucking touched.
Yeah.
A little spoon sometimes.
Is vulnerability not a beta trait?
No, being too vulnerable can be.
Yeah.
Being too vulnerable can be.
So it's a scale.
Yeah, everything comes with a balance. But go ahead, finish what you're saying.
Like on a good night, no, brother, we just had a good meal. Why you not laying down yet so I can lay down, bro? What you still doing? Like, never ready to lay down, get the belly rubbed on, put on Netflix, watch Manifest. That's that. Like,
You still watch that? Okay, go ahead.
They just for the new season, show. They got to watch that shit. But
You told me 2 years ago to watch that show. I didn't get around to it
yeah,
yet.
man. But no, I do think the love language does play a part.
That might be real.
I don't see. This is why I'm confused. I don't understand what your love languages have to do with whether or not you are an alpha or a beta. Because everybody has a love language.
I think he's saying is like when you, all right, say you're a gift giver.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And
If you a beta.
you spoiling your Yeah, no, I'm not saying you I'm not saying you're a beta.
Crazy,
But you spoiling your woman. But she's
Alright.
not being grateful about it.
Alright.
But you do nothing about it. You don't say nothing. Like, why you ain't been appreciating what the fuck I'm doing for you? The fuck? That's how I would respond. No, but you get mad at me because you feel like my gift was cheap. I sit here and just let you disrespect me in that level. Because I don't feel like that is a prime example of a beta male energy compared to an alpha male in my eyes. If that's your love language.
You showing a lack of appreciation and me just allowing you to
beta.
like be unappreciative and like spit in my face.
You're not gonna stand over yourself.
I get that, but what does being unappreciative or being ungrateful has to do with the love language?
Because I shouldn't be doing that shit no more to you.
Now it's nothing.
The fuck? Because you ungrateful. And you taking advantage
I
of
mean,
my
don't
love
get me
language.
Cancel
wrong, like
Christmas,
I
goddamn.
get. Okay. I just.
It depends. I
Like
think
if
it
this
depends on the
episode
scenario.
was solely on love languages, like come on, we can get into it. Like I like talking about love languages, but I don't understand the connection between alphas and betas and your love language. Cause it doesn't make me okay.
It depends on what
If
you're
I
going
know
with
my partner's love language, and so I go out of my way to do the things that I know makes them feel loved, does that make me less of an alpha?
It's depending on what their response, I believe, now that I'm thinking about it. Like their
Well,
response
if you
to
show
what
gratitude
giving.
and appreciation and like,
And your response to what you want to receive. So like
I think it
It
goes
just
into your
depends.
personality.
Yeah.
That's about it. Like,
that's exactly personality.
Yeah.
I don't know what that got to do with love languages. Is all I'm
that's a
saying.
part of your
We
personality,
could
yeah.
have a whole nother episode talking about love languages. I just, but teachers
any more subtopics?
let's save it for another day.
Yeah.
Let's save it for another day. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Have you thought about these topics? Beta male, alpha male, beta woman, alpha woman? Tell us in the comment section. Which one are you? Do you agree or disagree with anybody? Tell us about your experiences out there. And always remember to like, comment, and
Subscribe.
Tell a friend and tell a friend.
that's right. Baby D, take us out with the song today, baby.
Today we got Cash Shit by that Megan girl. Sorry, no, Megan Thee Stallion.
I can be fucked with no, but you can't touch this. Hey, bitch, I do rich shit. My money thick. Hey, walk with a limp. I want some pimp shit. He said he all about money. Yeah, I want that cash shit. Yeah, I'm a fake bitch.
Bow.
I want your ass, bitch. I want that new shit. You on that last year. But you do pimp shit. Oh, you want cent shit? He said he all about money. Hey, I want that cash shit.
You know why these bitches love me?
Why?
Because Belly don't give a fuck.